Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Milwaukee Bucks. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Well, Clark, a matchup you're very familiar with, being a former forward in this NBA. What's the most challenging part about... going up against a great front court on the other side?
Well, a couple of things stand out to me, Kevin. One, you got to match physicality. Strong centers and forwards are going to make it tough for you physically. And then you got to be able to handle thumping and bumping at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Johnson, and there it is for him.
Nice work from the mid-range. Johnson is creative at finding space to get his shot off.
Now here's Freak. Moncrief defending, and it's stolen by Moncrief. The 17-footer. Johnson, the pass to Lanier. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really like how steady Lanier looks out there. I mean, he's very patient, and he's graceful, strong, not rushing his game or trying to force anything.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Got a hand on it.
Get the perimeter.
Moncrief El Cid with it. In the game against Chicago. He was very impressive. First quarter, just over a minute played. And that one's good. Free.
Plenty of game left, but that, I think, is a good omen for him.
I agree. When you hit a mid-range J, it opens the rest of the floor.
Here's Archibald. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Lanier. Guarded by Malone. Nice D from Malone. Here's Rivers. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Johnson gets the bucket.
Some of the best court vision you've ever seen. Nate Tiny Archibald does it again.
It's tipped. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Moncrief. It's rebounded by Malone.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Count that one.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Lister, that's good.
This is just solid offensive awareness. Moncrief sees the open shooter and knows to get him the ball.
He drains the quick shot.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Archibald. Pass to Moncrief. Puts one up from 19. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. You want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history when you talk about winning streaks. I mean, these kind of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Archibald. It's tipped. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Archibald. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 6 points for Johnson.
You can count on Marcus Johnson, a reliable scorer who knows when to shoot.
And the 3-ball is good.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
Timeout called the Bucks. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. On the wing, Johnson. Five to shoot. And Jones sends it back. Now here's Freak. We saw him with 29 points last game. That one goes in. Freak's got his second basket of the night.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Now here's Moncrief. Still scoreless. Here's Lanier. No good that time. Good work defensively by Malone. Here's Rivers. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Getting it done inside. I love how opportunistic he is on offense.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Archibald, and he drops it in from the low post.
Archibald is just so smart as an offensive player, and what a nice soft touch on that floater.
And it's stolen by Moncrief. Here's Johnson, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Cannot believe he missed that one, and I'm sure he can't either.
Tries from 10. Here's Malone. Here's Rivers, and at last they get one to fall. Rivers has got 9 points. Bucks trail by 6. There's the pick. Here's Archibald. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
A mercilessly intelligent player. Archibald dismantles the defense with the pick and roll.
Here's Freak. The rebound by Lister. Bucks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Johnson. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots over Moncrief. Rivers can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's Johnson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 8.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Here's Freak. Here's Malone. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
For his length, his persistence, his size, Moses was custom-made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game. DJ is checked in for Freak. The Bucks also with the sub. Cressy is checked in. Pass to Johnson. Puts one up from 19, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Away from home on the road, what a tremendous game they had at the offensive end.
And they ran their offense, dictating the pace. Hard to do on the road.
Archibald passes to Lanier. Mike, now that we're halfway through the season, what's most important for teams to focus on moving forward?
I think it's about hitting your stride at the right time. For the teams in the playoff picture, trying to peak heading into the postseason is so important.
Boy, that would seem to be a very hard thing to know, how to get your team to peak at the right moment.
You always hear of coaches and players talking about the peaks and valleys of the NBA season. Why not peak at the right time?
The first free throw is good. Good on both. The 76ers lead. And a wide-open look for DJ. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Now here's Moncrief. Not a lot of room. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
With how great Moncrief is defensively, any points Sidney gives you are a giant bonus.
Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Bucks shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Here's Archibald. There's a good screen. Pass to Moncrief from 18 feet away. Trained for 2 points. Moncrief's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Moncrief can do it all. His game is without a hole.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The 76ers have shot just one free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
One shot.
Free throw good, DJ. Bucks trail by 3. Down low, here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Wow, the incredible leaping ability of Johnson. Adding some flair to that dunk.
Johnson's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Here's DJ. Here's Rivers. Excellent D there by Johnson.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Cressy. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Jones with the ball for the 76ers. A nice shot by Rivers.
Defense left the gap, and he fills it. Excellent timing on the drive.
Rivers has gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Here's Archibald. Pass to Pressey. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rivers. Good D by Johnson. Bucks trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Moncrief the pass to Archibald. Rivers against Johnson from 13, and he can't bank that one in. Philadelphia shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Count that one.
He's good for an assist here and there. Malone finds his man this time.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Timeout called the Bucks. Moncrief the pass to Lister. Here's Bridgman. 9 points last game out. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Lister missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's DJ. A rebound by Lister. The Bucks shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Pass to DJ. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, DJ. And some changes here for the Bucks. McKeskey's checked in for Brewer. And Chris is subbed in for Moncrief. And both free throws good for DJ. And now here's Chris, defended by Cheeks. Chris pass to Bridgman. To the paint, trying to get something going. Okeski no good. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 7. Richardson the pass to DJ. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And it's 9 points for DJ.
Nice bucket right there. He's happy to contribute on offense whenever his name is called.
To the right side. Shoots from 14. That's short off the rim. Philadelphia leading by 9. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They can't seem to stop anything right now.
Yeah, you know, it's starting to bubble over emotionally.
And now here's Chris. Guarded closer. Pass to Bridgman. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Part of what makes Bridgman dangerous, he doesn't need to dominate the ball to get his.
Here's DJ. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far. Bucks trail by 9. Now Chris. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Bridgman. Richardson covering. Bridgman the pass to McKeskey. Good on the bucket.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
2 on the clock. And DJ with a layup. DJ's got 13.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
And, you know, this is a team that has always looked to push it on the break whenever they can.
A very opportunistic approach on offense. I like how aggressive they remain attacking in transition. Love seeing this kind of interior passing. This is how you break a defense down.
Here's DJ. A putback. Rebounded by the Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game.
Here's Malone. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Malone's got his second bucket of the night.
This is where Malone feasts. Give him the rock down low, and he's looking to convert.
Here's Chris. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Hard to pass up a mid-range shot like that when you find yourself with that much space.
Going inside. And it's DJ missing. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Bridgman. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Richardson. Ivoroni passes to Malone. Richardson up top. A steal. Here's Preston. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And his 2 blocks really had an impact, guys. He really made his presence known and prove once again that he's a very capable defender.
DJ, good on the triple. DJ's got 16 points.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
Here's Preston. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Bridgman. Richardson covering. Just 5 to shoot.
Bridgman going up top with the slam on the alley-oop. Nicely done.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's DJ. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. DJ's got 5 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 8. Timeout called, the Bucks. Hey, Mike, there's a lot of great young talent in the NBA today, but the veteran stars, I can tell, aren't ready to give up the spotlight just yet.
Guys like Kareem, Dr. J, the Iceman, for all the exciting players coming up right now, they've got a long way to go to match some of the achievements of those legends.
And no one appreciates those legends, Mike, more than you, because I think you, having coached and played like you have, you know what these guys have put into their careers, into their individual games. It's mind-bending.
They've set themselves up so that younger players can watch them, try to emulate what they have done in the past, and try to reach the levels that they have achieved, which may be very hard to do for a lot of them.
Wow, you're exactly right. Freaks checked in for Philadelphia. Brewer is checked in for the Bucks. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Philadelphia. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Milwaukee. Just need to take it a game at a time. So it's the Bucks now, trailing here by 8. And here's Chris. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. No dice from the high post.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
It's good. DJ's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. They need to tighten up the D.
And now here's Chris. Pass to Bridgman. And that's collected by Malone. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's TJ. The rebound by Lister. Lister's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's good. Tressy's got his second bucket tonight. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that one is good from DJ.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Here's Bridgman. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Brewer.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Bucks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Bridgman can't hit.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Here's Preston. Pass to Bridgman. And he drives in. And it's Freak with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 8. To the wing on the left. Here's DJ. He gets it in there. DJ's got 24 points. And Milwaukee has possession. Chris with it. Here's Lister. Pressey passes to Brewer. Shoots a fader. 2 points. That one goes. Brewer's got 4 this quarter.
Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting a clean look there.
Timeout called the 76ers. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's DJ. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Now here's Freak. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him. Bucks trail by 10. Now Chris. Pass to Bridgman. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. The 76ers leading by 10. Shoots from the baseline. Goes back up. And Malone puts it in. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job chasing after the play, getting the rebound and delivering a strong finish.
And things are only going to get worse for the defense if they keep letting plays like that happen.
A little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. Chris has got his second basket of the game.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Rivers. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bucks trail by 10. Offline from the high post. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That one goes. Count it. Rivers has got 15 points. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
Philadelphia leading by 12. The 17-footer. Here's Malone. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
Inside Moses can be ferocious, especially when he's dealing with some contact.
The Bucks shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Over Rivers. It's deflected. Here's Freak. 6 points for him. Second chance effort, and that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 26 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponents in transition tonight. Right away, they're finding points off the fast break.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Bucks trail by 18. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Pass to Johnson. Here's Lanier. And again, unable to change momentum here. The 76ers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
Bucks foul call. Junior Bridgman.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, number 20.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Last season, the NBA, Mike, adding the 6th Man of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards. What were your thoughts on that?
A great decision by the league to create those awards, giving some love to guys who might not usually get recognition.
I know you feel the same way. The game has so many levels and so many facets to it, and everybody's got their hand on the success, including the defensive player on that team, or this guy that comes off the bench and is the crucial 6th man.
A guy might be great in one particular area. Why not be recognized for it? Because it's a major contribution to that person's team winning by him doing what he does well.
Well, that's a great thought. Here's DJ. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. DJ's got 28. Bucks trail by 20. And here's Moncrief. He's got 6. Pass to Archibald. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lister. He's guarded by Rivers. And it's Lister missing. The 76ers leading by 20. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Malone's checked in for the 76ers. Jones comes in for DJ. Pass to Rivers. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Malone's got 4 assists in the game.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
Here's Moncrief. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not quite sure if Moncrief will take the shot or pass it when you're defending him. That time the defense a little too tight there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 21. They find Jay on the way. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Johnson, and there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 12 points for Johnson.
Energetic drive by Johnson. Really pouring on the gas to get through the defense.
And it's Freak missing.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the coaches are encouraging, even when these type of shots don't fall.
Malone with the block.
Now, this is blocking with authority. Malone putting some extra emphasis on the swat.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good recognition. You have the mismatch, go to work.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Marcus Johnson at the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Well, you think about it, what makes Marcus Johnson such a great player? Well, he does it all from the forward position. Racks up points, drops dimes, he rebounds the ball effectively, helps out in a bunch of different ways. Just a terrific all-around forward.
Good work from mid-range. I like seeing him look to score from there.
Wound up there for Johnson. Lister against Malone. And it's Lister missing. Philadelphia leading by 18. Freak with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And that one's good. Freak.
Knocks down that jumper easily over the taller defender.
Not a high percentage look. Coach doesn't mind as long as you make it.
Here's Archibald. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. From the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Malone's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Jones kicks to Malone. Back to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They get it back.
You know, he's such a load to deal with inside because Malone's intensity and relentlessness down there makes defenses almost have to foul.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Malone.
You know, Moses Malone is a true two-way player. He's an outstanding talent on both ends of the floor, able to score in dominating fashion, and really a ferocious rebounder.
He doesn't get the second one. High post Johnson. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago.
Also a great job passing the ball. Clearly, they ran everything through him.
And so it's Philadelphia riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We'll look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
He found his rhythm in the first half, putting up a bunch of points.
And hopefully he can maintain that tempo, because now his team is counting on him to keep it up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Freak with it. He goes up again. Rivers can't get it to go. Now here is Moncrief. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Moncrief. And that's 17 points for Johnson. Baseline try, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Here's Archibald. Pass to Lanier. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Nice move. Lister. And that's collected by Malone. Philadelphia leading by 23. Here's Rivers, and rebounds again. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The thing about Malone, if you don't wrap him up, he's going to score that.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Malone. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Archibald. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Archibald. Good chance here for Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers. Rivers has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. That one drops for him. He's got 13.
Taking the hit, still getting the bucket. That is why you spend so much time in the weight room.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Archibald. Clock at 6. High post Johnson. Over Freak. Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Right now, Johnson is challenging the defense and doing it successfully. They need a new game plan for him.
Knocked away. And it's blocked. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Archibald. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Unable to get that one. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. That's tipped.
This took really great timing to be able to erase the shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
The interior defense has been very subpar, and I bet their coach is letting them know about it.
Allowing far too many points in the painted area, they need to put forth more of an effort defensively.
And Johnson now top of the key. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
Yep, that one goes. That's 12 points for Freak.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 19. Lanier, no good. Now Freak. And Freak throws it down hard.
Can you guys believe it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clark, that was special.
Not sure the next time we'll see one like that.
Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Archibald, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Moses Malone. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Nate Archibald at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Nate Archibald is a very, very dynamic point guard. Scores with confidence and gets his teammates involved at a high rate.
He hits the second from the line. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. From 6 feet. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Here's Archibald. He's got 5. Pass to Lanier. And here's Moncrief. Here's Lister. He's guarded by Rivers. 6 to shoot. And it's Lister missing.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Moncrief. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-3 run. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Boy, you can see all of the practice they put in to perfect that one. What a play.
You said it, making it look easy, aren't they?
And even if you sense it's coming, it's hard to stop.
Here's Archibald. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Good, nice job down low. Archibald's got 7 points.
Although Archibald is just 6'1", he doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. Nice finish there.
Yes, that goes in.
Good-looking mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space.
The Bucks shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to Lister. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And, you know, Lister is not afraid to mix it up. He's a physical big man who defends the rim really well.
2 shots.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive boards.
And so he hits both. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. And finished off by Rivers.
Not the biggest four-man out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Archibald. 7 points in the game. Pass to Lanier. Puts the move on.
So skilled at drawing fouls. Lanier loves finding ways to get to the strike.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting for the Bucks, Bob Lanier, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And here's Freak. 16 points for him. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
Pass to Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Archibald. 7 points in the game. And it's in off the backboard. Archibald's got 5 points in the quarter. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
And it's Freak missing. The Bucks shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 11 points.
The team-first mindset of Marcus Johnson. What a catalyst. Great play there.
Here's Freak. Here's Rivers. Yep, it counts.
Oh, they look confused and lost out there, just getting out-hustled every trip.
And there is no excuse for that. You have to show more heart when it comes to closing out plays.
Here's Johnson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Philadelphia shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
Bobby Jones, such a selfless player, instantly gave that ball up to the open shooter.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Johnson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Rivers can't get it to go. Buck shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Moncrief the pass to Johnson. To the wing right side. Pass to Moncrief. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Philadelphia, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Number 25, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak. The Bucks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Chris with it. Pass to Bridgman. Rebound by Johnson.
Normally, he makes those shots, but he's having an off night.
Here's Freak. Chris with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession here. Johnson with the block. Cheeks outside. Pass to Ivoroni. Here's TJ. The rebound by the Bucks.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And now here's Chris. Fires from 14. It's good. Chris has got 6. Philadelphia shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Freak. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Now Chris. He has 6. And the shot goes in. He has 6.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Here's Freak. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
There are very few guys that can hit those type of shots.
And now here's Chris, defended by Cheeks. Fires, high post. Lanier. The rebound by Johnson. And for the 76ers, they're shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Here's Preston. A crossover. Here's Lanier. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You almost have to get multiple bodies to box out Lanier. He's that strong on the glass.
Here's TJ. Off target with his 3. The Bucks shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Here's Bridgman with the drive. That one good for 2.
Awesome work that time from Junior Bridgman, knifing inside nicely.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's TJ. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. DJ's got 30.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
And here's Chris. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Freak. And they're running. Here's TJ. Here's Freak. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It's simple.
That's good.
You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying, being willing to put a body on someone.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And Philadelphia making a change here. Routen's checked in. McKeskey's checked in for the Bucks. Catchings comes in for Moncrief.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. He lobs it up, tips it. Back to Chris. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Catchings. Pass to Bridgman. 4 on the clock. They shoot again. It's deflected. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the shot goes down.
How about the beautiful teardrop by him? Impossible to defend.
Chris with it. He has 6. And stolen by Freak. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. 76ers on top, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And now, here's Chris, defended by Cheeks. To the left side wing. Pass to Pressey. And now, here's Chris. 6 on the shot clock. Gets an open look and hits. Chris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks. Chris has gone 4 of 8 from the field. Cheeks the pass to Richardson. Here's Bennett. Here's Ivoroni. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
Enzo Jordan will bring it up for Milwaukee. The NBA has expanded this season's playoffs, Mike, from 6 to 8 teams per conference, and no more first-round byes.
And I like the change. No free passes. You have to earn your spot in the conference semifinals. More playoff basketball is always a good thing, guys.
Agreed. Here's TJ. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jordan, left side. Pass to Bridgman. Here's Pressey. Not going to go that time. Now, here's DJ. Defense is right there. Got that one up quick. DJ's got 34 points.
That's why the D has to be right up on him, or else he will pull up like this.
Jordan, the pass to McKesson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's DJ. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. DJ's got 4 points this quarter. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And now here's Chris, defended by Cheeks. Here's Bridgman. And the shot is good.
Not allowing the defense to bother him. Bridgman is excellent at staying in control.
Like they've captured an impressive lead.
Oh, yeah. They're in the driver's seat right now, Kev.
Both hands on the wheel. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Chris. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
Lets it go from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DJ's got 38 points. Jordan looking it over. Pass to Pressey. Here's Chris. Jordan up top. Clock at 6 from 11 feet away. The rebound by Bennett.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Richardson the pass to Ivoroni. Now here's DJ. The rebound by the Bucks. Bridgman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jordan. Pass to Bridgman. Over Bennett. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
A solid mid-range threat. Bridgman doesn't need much separation to feel comfortable taking these shots.
Here's DJ. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. DJ's got 40 points.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
Richardson against Pressey. Uncovered. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now DJ. A baseline J. And he comes up with the deuce. DJ's got 42 in the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. The drive by Jordan. Over DJ. They get it back. Bridgman the pass to Jordan. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Couldn't help but see his man there. Bridgman with the dump off.
The 76ers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Corner shot. And it's DJ missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And Clark, with so many stars now entering the NBA, the player versus player storylines are numerous.
Yeah, they're actually too hard to count. I mean, you think about Kareem and Malone is a great one, Moses and the captain Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but you get the feeling that the Magic Bird matchup is going to be a great battle for years to come. Great players, MVP caliber players on great teams.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's clear that Junior Bridgman has an excellent work ethic. His approach to the game is very focused, and he rarely seems to give less than 100%.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's Moncrief. There's a screen. Here he goes. Another shot. Rebound by Ivoroni. Philadelphia shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Johnson doing a nice job that time, leaking out in transition, making himself a prime target in these situations.
Now here's DJ. Johnson with the block. And this season, the return of the slam dunk contest. Mike, we last saw it in 1977 as a season-long event. You happy to see it once again?
Absolutely. I like making it part of All-Star Weekend, much like the ABA did in '76. We'll see if almost a decade later, Dr. J can repeat as champ.
You know, you are like me, and that when you just see the magnificence, the physicality, the athleticism, I mean, it really is eye-opening, isn't it?
Can we add the word creativity for a lot of them?
Gosh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Now, here's DJ. Defense right on him. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Bridgman shot's good. Bridgman's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I like watching Bridgman capitalize down inside, making the defense pay.
Here's DJ. Got a piece of it. And it's the Bucks on the break. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a display of agility by Moncrief, finessing his shot while getting fouled.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bowden's checked in.
At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw is off from Moncrief. The past few years, Clark, the dominant big man in the league has been Moses Malone. And he's coming off his 2nd consecutive MVP season.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. And that says it all. Back-to-back MVP awards. Come on now. I think he's one of the toughest, most durable, intimidating, glass-eating centers to really ever play the game.
Here's Archibald after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Lanier. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Johnson. Ivoroni passes to Routens. Here's DJ. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
Here's Archibald. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter.
Lanier, a big, strong lefty, really good at finding contact inside and drawing the foul.
At the line for the Bucks, Bob Lanier. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. It feels like there's more and more talk, Coach, of a makeover to the draft system every year. Do you think that'll happen?
It's probably only a matter of time. There's something imperfect about flipping a coin for the #1 pick. There's buzz going on about some sort of a lottery system.
And what do you think about that? Would you be in favor of a lottery system?
Don't you think someone will find a way to circumvent whatever they set up? Everybody's always trying to beat the system.
Absolutely. And Milwaukee has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Archibald passes to Johnson. Here's Moncrief. Bucks passing it around. Here's Lanier. The rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's DJ. Again, what an avalanche!
When things get hectic inside, you have to stay focused. He manages to do just that.
Pass to Johnson. Drains it from 17 feet out. 25 points for Johnson.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Here's DJ. The rebound by Lister. The Bucks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Taken away. DJ with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's DJ. And the shot falls short this time. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, I just can't get my head around this decision at this point. I mean, you got to keep the clock going right now.
Not sure what he was thinking there. I'm sure this will be something Coach will highlight during the next film session.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Buries it down low. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Strong take by Johnson. He can score anywhere on the floor.
DJ with it. Johnson's there. Good. That's another bucket. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Archibald, defended by Cheeks. Archibald passes to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Mike, this is our 4th year with the 3-point shooting line. How do you feel about the change now that it seems like it's not going away? It's here to stay.
Definitely makes for some interesting finishes and tactics. Teams haven't really used it that much. Seems more like a novelty at the moment.
How do you think these coaches, Mike, are coaching their teams with this 3-point line in play?
I'm not sure every coach has bought into it, but there certainly are those who really believe in it, and you're going to start to see them up the numbers every game.
Richardson, he's checked in for Edwards. Good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Driving inside. And it's DJ missing. Here's Milwaukee now.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Sixers.
Clark, it seemed like they did everything well tonight.
Yeah, you could point to a lot of things, Kevin. You could talk game plan, you could talk execution, but they were just a more talented team. That's what the deal was.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for DJ.
On a roll offensively. He's been in the zone.
Here's Moncrief. 76ers getting the bucket. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's DJ. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Fast break, Milwaukee. Stolen by Cheeks. Pass to DJ. That shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. From 11 feet away, here's Lanier. Here's Lister. And finished off by Lister.
Leaving no margin for error. That was a terrific finish.
Clark, this is what happens when you refuse to box him out.
Yep.
Yeah, great positioning and even better timing. Superb work on the offensive glass.
DJ with it. The three can't connect. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Clark dominant in every aspect of the game tonight.
They sure were, and their fans loved it. Dismantled them offensively and defensively.
And that about wraps it up. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.